So in '01, it was you, it was a 30-year-old Neil Jenkins, and of course, it was Jonny Wilkinson. So curious on being around Wilkinson, obviously. Did you have any qualms about him starting? Like, did you think, oh, fair enough, this guy's different level, or did you think you were neck and neck with him? Tell us about the Wilkinson dynamic.
He was different level. That was the eye opener for I think, to accelerate my career, that tour, because obviously 2 years later England won the World Cup, so these guys were in their prime, and most of the English pack played on the Lions test team, obviously, and there was an awful lot of them on the tour. But I think it really defined what work rate is, and appetite for perfection, and I suppose questioning, especially what happened to me in Northampton, missing those kicks and Twickenham, where you had a technique that was good, but it wasn't bulletproof. And just to watch a master at his work, which Jonny Wilkinson is with in his kicking game, there'll be other parts of it that I probably I wouldn't agree with in his approach, and we can get into that some other time, in the fact that everything is very, very methodical, while in the kicking game, in the out half position, in the phase game especially, you don't know whether you have 3 or 4 seconds to kick the ball, or you've 0.3. But everything with Jonny was, I can picture perfectly this day, kind of spiral the ball into the ground, catch it, run 1, 2, 3, kick, run 2, 3 after the ball. You ask him to do right foot spirals, left foot spirals, and he'd absolutely put on an exhibition every time. So I can remember the first week in Pennyhill Park. I think we stayed that year, and I don't think I got beyond 7 o'clock at night before I was sound asleep, which is strange, in terms of absolutely shattered, because I think we were kicking maybe at 7 a.m. at breakfast, so I was kicking probably 7:30 to 8:30 a.m. Kicking after the pitch session at midday to maybe 1:30, and then kick at the end of the day from maybe 5:30 to 6:30, dinner, shower, bed, repeat. It sounds grim to a lot of people. I absolutely loved it.
And how did you get on with Wilkinson as a person?
Yeah, I got on great, and I always did get on, but I think, as we know, I suppose to have the career he had, there's that obsessive factor with him, and with me as well, I suppose, to a little bit. And it would have been a really friendly relationship when we'd meet after Ireland-England games, but then because the competitor, I suppose he was more than I was, contact was at a minimum in that regard. We used to discuss a lot of kicking, and I can remember at times when he was looking for confirmation or potential manipulation of his game, that he was in contact a few times, which